Xavier and Eric were best friends, and a few years later, the pizza place down the road from Xavier's house burnt down. After years of not seeing each other, they met at the park, and they just stood there. And when Eric was about to speak, a crow landed on the bench, and it scared Xavier. Minutes later, the crow left, but it left a necklace that Xavier lost years ago in the pizza place. "Hey, Eric," Xavier said. "Yeah," Eric said. "You want to go to the old pizza place that burned down years ago by my house?" Xavier said, pointing to it across the street. "Sure, but at night because it's more scary and spooky," Eric said as she spun around in circles. Later that night, they go to the pizza place and they enter. Once they enter, they see a big hole in the ground, and they try to avoid it, but Eric gets pulled in by something, so Xavier jumps in after her. "Eric!" Xavier shouts, looking for her. She feels a light tap on her shoulder, and they turn around to see a figure with one white eye. You couldn't see the other eye because it was covered by the black figure's hair. Xavier ran away in fear. The next day, Xavier went back to school to find Eric with no scratches, and Xavier knew something was wrong. So later that day, Xavier went back to the pizza place after school to find Xavier's body on the ground. She was still breathing, so Xavier took a body to her house. Days later, Eric woke up and looked around the room to see Xavier sitting there with papers about the pizza place. Xavier went back to the pizza place to find a crow sitting there. The crow ran inside, and Xavier went after it. Once inside, Xavier found the big hole again, and saw the black figure just standing there, and tackled it. Soon after, Xavier left. Years later, Xavier goes back there with Eric and a few more friends.